Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hi, Keith. Hi, Booby. Y'all, I just had to get on here because something's going on in the atmosphere, what have you. Because hi, Nika. Because I had a big conversation with an amazing person last night about authenticity and not chasing viral and just doing the good work. And today I've been getting bombarded by messages that align with that. Not just on social media. Hi, Eula. See, a lot of my authentic friends are coming on here. Not just on social media, but like in the universe in general, right? So I just wanted to come on here and have a moment because I think that sometimes we get so caught up in what everyone is doing and the way everyone is moving and the things that they have and why don't we have them and all the rest of it. And we lose track of what's really important. I'm going to tell you something. I don't have it in me to try to be like somebody else. I just don't have it, y'all. I can't do it. I can't look. I remember I had a wonderful marketing agency that was working with me. And they would be like, you should do this trend. You know, like trends on TikTok and like, I'm not interested. I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to do it. I'm not interested in it. I know it's popular. I know that's what people are doing. I know it's going to, if you do it, then the more people are watching. I don't care. I can't do it. You know what I have to do? I have to keep doing me, and then maybe perhaps one day, maybe people will be like, oh, that's cool what she's doing, and follow my lead. That's the only way I'm going to become a person that's a part of a trending, viral thing. That's the only way I'm going to be a part of it. Because if it's up to me to have to follow behind somebody else and do what other people did, yeah, that's right, it's a revelation. If it's up to me, if it's going to be up to me to follow behind what someone else is doing because that's the hot thing to do and that's what's going viral and that's what people are doing, it won't happen. And it's okay. I'm going to tell you something. It's okay. I was thinking about it. I told my friend last night, I said, I have such a nice life. I have such a nice life. I'm not the richest. I'm not the most famous. But it's a nice life. It's a quality life. And do I think I'll make more money? I do. I think I will make a lot more money. Do I think I will become more known? Yeah, I do. I think I will. But the money and becoming more known is going to come. Kim, I love you. You get it. You get it. Your entire career is based on you doing you. Oh my God. Will you go live with me and tell the people that? Yeah. I look at Cam, I look at Lettucey, I look at so many people. Oh my God, sir,
What's up, girl?
my love, would you come on here and tell these people about how you got to run your own race?
Look here. What you're talking about, what you're talking about is the absolute truth. I can't tell you how many times somebody from the label or somebody on my team has recommended that I do something that internally didn't feel good. And they have the best of intentions, right?
Yes,
They're trying to help you get on, right? But like
yes.
and I'm case in point, the live when during the pandemic and everybody was doing the live,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing the live and they're in their basement like on their keyboard. It's like, dude, I never should have done that. I never should have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you
Social
feel
media.
that you shouldn't have done
What they got people skipping. They got people skipping and they got me skipping through New York. I'm like, dude, the chemistry don't skip.
it? Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not what you
Right?
do.
Right?
That's not who you
you have
are.
to you you have to feel what it is that you're doing, and particularly people like us who
Yes,
really what has endeared people to us is our authenticity,
yes,
right? That's
yes.
what that's what people want, you know what I'm saying? And but media and social media got us out here, you know. My mantra for this year is and going forward is, dude, I'm not chasing nothing. I ain't chasing nothing.
Nothing.
I have
Not a check. not an opportunity for me, not a man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm chasing nothing. See, God, God already has a plan for me,
Yeah,
for you, for all of
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah,
And all we have to do is do our good work, though,
yeah,
and have faith. That's what I
yeah,
think we have to do
yeah,
in
yeah,
order to
yeah,
fall
for
into
real.
the plan.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Look, I'll be in the city this week.
You better
Uh,
come see me,
all right, all right. Love you,
okay?
girl. Love you,
I
girl.
love
Have a good
you.
night.
Thank you for coming
All right.
on. All right, bye. Oh my God, what is that? Wow, wow. Okay, did y'all hear that? You can't. What are we chasing, y'all? What are we running to try and get? Why are we doing things that don't speak to us, that are not germane to us? I should turn on my air conditioner. I do have an air conditioner. But we should not be running after trends, and we also should not be cheapening who we know ourselves to be. I was thinking about it today. It's so funny that Kim mentioned skipping. I love to skip. As a matter of fact, once upon a time, I was going to try and do like a whole exercise routine around skipping. Turns out I don't skip very well. But today, I spent a lot of time today in Central Park with my niece, my brother, and my grandnephew. I ran, I skipped, I climbed rocks, and I also rode the carousel. And it was so much fun. And this morning, I thought about the fact that kind of the way I operate is very kind of like a kid. And I wrote in my journal, I don't really know what to say about it because I keep kind of thinking like, am I supposed to be growing up? I'm in a weird place, y'all, because clearly I'm a grown up. I take care of myself. I take care of other people. I do what I need to do in that regard. But I do have this spirit, this very childlike spirit. Yes, little brown Bevy is definitely in full effect. Like yesterday, I worked out 3 times. I did something in the park in the morning. I went to my trainer, and then I did Zumba. And when I was in, it wasn't Zumba actually, it was like some other kind of dance class. But the teacher was out of his mind. When I tell you out of his mind, I loved it. He was amazing. He had us doing so many zany dance like routines. He was making me laugh the entire time. And, and the and I said to myself when I was doing this, when I was having this kind of fun in the dance class, I said, well, now I know that I do this kind of thing. I dance because it brings me joy. I don't dance for other people. So I'm just going to tell y'all the truth, right? So a lot of times when I'm out dancing, I know I'm going to be taped. I know people are going to be watching. And I love to dance. So I do it anyway. And I know that I'm dancing because it brings me joy. But yesterday, dancing and actually dancing quite poorly because I didn't know the choreography. So I was, tripping over my own feet. I just wasn't, it wasn't together. It wasn't cute. If somebody had been videotaping it, they would have been like, Bevy got 2 left feet. But I had so much fun doing it. I laughed the entire class, y'all. I laughed. I laughed out loud the entire class. And that got me to thinking, wow. This is what really brings you joy. This is who you are authentically. You love to move, you love to dance, you love to be outdoors, you like to play, you like to romp, you like to skip, you like to climb. That's one of the reasons why I'm actually have a trainer and I am working now and I am watching what I eat because I need to be mobile. I need to make sure that I am agile. I need to be able to climb rocks. I need to be able to jump up on a bench. I need to squat. I need to drop down and get my eagle on. I need to do all those things. So this is not about a clothing size. This is not about showing up and showing out for anyone. This is about the things that bring me joy. These are things that are authentically me. I love to dance. period, point blank. Always have. And as a matter of fact, the first time I ever gained like some kind of like celebrity was at this club called the Rooftop. It was a roller skating rink, and I can't really roller. I roller skate like very basic roller skating, like I can get around the rink, but no tricks or nothing. But baby, when they would say take off your skates, and now it's gonna turn into a dance floor, that was my time to shine, and I literally was famous from the Rooftop. That's the first time I ever became like people started to know me, and that's the first time. And that was just from dancing. And again, I didn't do it for them. I did it because the music moves me because I love to dance. That's something that I like to do. Thank you, Sandra. But I just yes, yes, Keith. You know, that's my child. Keith is on here. He knows we go out and we have so much fun, and it's not about people watching and seeing us have the fun. It's just what we do. And sometimes, like here of late, I said to my niece on Saturday when we were at the block party, I was like, when am I ever going to like just want to sit down? When am I going to be that woman that's like, I've had my fun. Now I'm just going to watch y'all do it. I, y'all, November 2nd, 2026, I'll be 60. I still don't feel that way. I still want to get up. I want to move. I want to dance. I want to be it's not that I want to be in the mix. I am in the mix. I'm my own mix. You understand? And if someone wants to come along and participate, then that's great. But I don't need someone else to join my party. I have so much fun. Today, I had so much fun. I rolled a carousel. Rolled a carousel. I climbed a rock. I went on a stage in Central Park and I rapped poorly. I didn't really rap, I talked. But I just do these things, and again, it's not for them. It's not for they. It's for me, and I'm authentically that gal. I'm authentically a lot of things. So what I've decided is that you can't run from your age, right? So many of us are like, what I'm finding is we're doing all these challenges, guess my age, I don't look my age, and all these kind of things. I got news for you. It really doesn't matter how young you look. Your age is your age. And everyone has an expiration date. So when I was in the tub this morning, I wrote down, I have more behind me than I do ahead of me. And that's just a fact. Hey, Eula. Thank you, my baby. So I'm 58 years old. So even if I lived another 58 years, that would make me what, 116? That's old. So I have more behind me than I had ahead of me. So that means to me, it is what it is. I, I me looking younger is not going to really make those years better. What will make the years better is being able to be my most authentic self, being able to enjoy my life in a real manner, like not for other people's pleasure. I serve at the pleasure of Bevy Smith. I serve at the pleasure of Beverly Smith. Um, and so my years that I have left, however long that will be, I do believe, Vanessa, I love you so much, Vanessa. You should come on here and talk about it, girl. Because you're another one who dances. Now, my friend Vanessa, she dances down. Vanessa, put request to be in here. Um, so however long I have, I'm gonna make sure that I'm living my life to the fullest. And if I don't look my age, if I look like if all of a sudden you guys are like, oh my God, baby, you don't look 58, you look 39. That's great, but guess what? It doesn't change the age. doesn't change how old I am. It doesn't change the fact that I have more behind me than I have ahead of me. So I don't want to focus on the physicality of it all. I want to focus on the quality of life. The quality of life is what I am pursuing. I'm pursuing happiness. I'm pursuing new experiences. I'm pursuing joy, unabashed, unbridled joy. Yes, that's the reason why I go to Atlanta now. Because guess what? When I'm down there, I have a lot of friends who are like younger than me, and they like to party. I finally realized that one of the reasons why I like going to Atlanta is because it's a lot of parties there. Like, I have a lot of friends there, and I have friends who have families, I have friends who have homes, and all of that is great. But I'm literally coming to Atlanta to party with my friends who party. Because when I'm there, every single weekend that I'm there, there's a party Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm hitting all of them. And it's not about, and they're not clubs. I'm not like necessarily going to the club or something. You know, I'm not, and I don't even worry about being the old woman in the club. I don't want to go anywhere where it's a bunch of 20 somethings. I don't want to go anywhere where there's a bunch of 30 somethings. I like to go to clubs where it's like, well, not clubs, but I like to go to lounges or what have you, parties where it's 40s and up. And I have the best time. But that's authentically who I am. So that is what I feel like that is where I'm at in my life. And I needed a reminder. God sent me some reminders today. I'm very thankful for that. Because sometimes you need a high five and a you go girl from God. And I feel like I got that. So I'm really excited about what's next. But I'm most excited about whatever is next for me is truly for me. It will have nothing to do with a trend. It will have nothing to do with me trying to tap into what's viral. It will have nothing to do with anything that is outside of me and what I truly enjoy. What is next for me is going to be my gift, my blessing that I can then share with the world. So I have a lot to look forward to. I do say that my cheekbones are beautiful right now. I have on no blush, but I did exercise today, so perhaps that's the reason why they have some color to them. I like the color of my lips today. I mean, it's all good, you know. I do appreciate that I have on these eyelashes. They look nice too. Thank you, Angelique. But I'm going to take leave of you guys now. But remember to be authentically yourself. Don't chase anything. Don't chase a viral moment. Don't chase a man. Don't chase. Do your good work. Keep the faith and know that it gets greater later. And that God will always put what is for you in your path. I believe that. All right. Ciao for now.